How's it going, guys? Welcome back to TUTV. My name's Jack.
I'm Lily.
And we are here in 2020.
Woo! We made it through I made it through 2 decades. How many have you made it through?
3, technically,
wow.
I guess.
Wow. Way to go.
Right? Wild.
Wow,
Wait,
yeah.
so hold on. So 90s count as 1.
Yes.
The thousands count as 1. The 10s count as 1. So technically the 20s, so I've been in 4. Oh, whoa. So that means you've been in 3.
Yes.
Wild.
Well, we're getting there. It's only been how many days? I don't know. This watch does not tell the day.
What do you think is going to be like remembered in the 2010s? Like, what do you think is going to be like iconic thing? I think it's going to be really cringe.
Ooh. Right now, like, what I can think of is like One Direction, just because of Harry Styles coming back, and then apparently their website is back on. I don't know One Direction, but my best friend's obsessed with them.
The year is 2090. They're studying the 2010s. They have a whole chapter on just
it's just the 2010s, and you
it's just Harry Styles, all Harry Styles. Yeah. Well, new season, obviously.
Yes.
Got some new people coming in.
Exciting.
Sophie is a new one.
Yes.
Jacob's a new one. You'll see him soon.
Super cool.
And Brett's back. Shout out to Brett. You'll see him soon.
He's back from Ireland.
And yeah, so I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, we did lose some people because they went abroad.
Some people abroad, so you won't be able to see some people.
Yeah.
But we're going to switch it up.
Yeah,
so it's going to be fun. See some new people, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Did you do anything fun over break?
You know, just the usual. I kind of relaxed. I mean, being in Dallas is a lot more fun than being in Tulsa, so that counts, right?
Not gonna lie, it's true. Love Tulsa.
Yeah,
it has a lot of exciting things, but sometimes it's a little bit smaller of a town than like a big city.
Shout out to the Tulsa fans out there. We'll see you guys later.
Yeah,
enjoy the episode.
Hello and welcome to TUTV News. I'm Christina.
And I'm JoJo.
We have some exciting stories for you this week, so let's get started. The United States Senate trial for the impeachment of President Donald Trump opened last week with new allegations for Trump's alleged inquiries with the Ukraine government. Last Wednesday, House Democrats released a host of documents from Lev Parnas, an associate of Trump's key attorney, Rudy Giuliani, that indicated the two were attempting to oust the U.S. ambassador to Ukraine, Marie Yovanovitch. The Senate reconvened this afternoon to sit as a court of impeachment for the following weeks.
The Puerto Rico earthquake disaster has been declared a major disaster by Trump weeks after the earthquake started. Additionally, news of Trump's reforming the $16 million grant agreement to Puerto Rico has sparked criticism from Democrats, including Representative Raul Grijalva, who says if the president neglected recovery efforts on the mainland as badly as he's done in Puerto Rico, we'd be talking about another Hurricane Katrina.
A New Zealand native bovine has been reunited with his best friend and therapeutic sponsor after the death of his cousin. After the death of his cousin and paddock mate, Rosie, Bunter the cow's owner adopted Peaches the goat as his official therapy animal. However, Bunter was left heartbroken after Peaches suddenly disappeared from the paddock in mid-December in an apparent kidnapping. After a month of searching, Peaches was found and escorted by police back to her home to enjoy a reunion with Bunter. According to owner Joe Robin, the two have been so overjoyed that they, quote, keep trying to share a kennel, but they don't fit in together, end quote.
On Thursday, candy maker Mars Wrigley set a new Guinness World Record by producing the world's largest chocolate nut bar, a Snickers. The bar, according to the Texas company, measures at 12 feet long, 24 inches high, and 26 inches wide, and weighs in at 4,728 pounds. Mars Wrigley said the giant Snickers bar will feature in an ad that will premiere during the Super Bowl on February 2nd.
On Monday, the 41st annual Martin Luther King Parade in downtown Tulsa was held. The The crowd was estimated to be over 10,000, with 3,000 marching the streets in the spirit of King's achievements and ideologies. Members of the parade included our own Studio 151 director, Jenna Lazenby. The theme for this year's march was 2020 Vision, the dream seen clearly.
Although raging Australian fire threats have been lessened slightly by rainfall this past weekend, fierce bushfires tore through a fauna-diverse South Australian island, leaving an inescapable trail of destruction. Kangaroo Island was widely known for the occupancy of many original species, including the Kangaroo Island dunnart, a mouse-like marsupial, and the glossy black cockatoo, as well as a large chlamydia-free koala population. Now the ancient habitats have been threatened, and scientists aren't sure about the total scale of the damage or how it will affect the survivability of the distinct populations. Meanwhile, Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison is under fire as he maintains there is no direct link between Australian fires and his climate policies.
Well, I just have to say, I am so thrilled to have you as my new co-anchor. Working with Brett last semester was difficult, to say the least. But I'm so happy that he is now behind the camera making sure I look great instead of next to me.
Well, you know, I've never met this Brett person, but I'm sure he can't be too bad. I mean, there's got to be some time in your years of working together that I'm sure you had some laughs, right?
That might be difficult to, you know, we have to wrap up. I don't have time to answer that on the air. So we'll see you next week. And yeah, I'm Christina.
And I'm JoJo.
Bye.
Hey, how's it going? Today we're here with Justin Rawlins. He's a professor at the University of Tulsa, and also happens to be one of our overseers here at TUTV. So thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me. It's great to be back.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
Yeah, so you were here last semester, 2 semesters ago. But last semester you took a little bit of a, what do you call it, sabbatical, I guess you say?
Yeah, research leave, sabbatical.
Sure.
Yeah, something like that.
So before we get into what you were doing then, let's start back. So where'd you go to college? Where'd you graduate?
I went to college at Indiana University.
Okay.
In Bloomington, Indiana. That's where I did my undergrad, my master's degree, and came back and eventually did my PhD there.
Sweet. So how'd you end up here in Tulsa?
I saw a job ad in the paper.
Wow, old-fashioned. What year was this?
The year was 1935.
Sounds about right. I mean.
Yeah. But seriously, like I saw a job ad and I applied to it, and just assumed that I wasn't going to get this job because that's how the academic job market works. And then they brought me in, and I met I met the people at TUTV who were there then. Stephen's the only person left over from that bygone era.
Yeah. So what do you when you come here, what do you start teaching? What do you teach now?
So I'm actually, I executive produce the media lab, but I'm also involved in the film studies department and the media studies department. So my responsibilities are split 3 ways. So I teach film history and theory, media history and theory. I teach about identity in media, teaching a class this semester on stardom and celebrity in media culture. So
yeah. So you mentioned your involvement with TUTV. So for people that don't know, what kind of stuff do you have to do with us? I mean, what is kind of your position, I guess? I
have the distinct pleasure of processing your HR paperwork, of appealing for more funding, so you can cash that fat paycheck.
Oh yeah.
As the host.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's a lot of behind-the-scenes meetings with the director and the producers, and talking through, bigger picture visions for the media lab, and then I go out and try to find the money to make that happen.
Well, I appreciate the work. And to clarify, I get paid exactly $0 so for everyone watching.
But the experience is worth.
Trying to ask me for money. I have no money. Quit asking me for money.
Yeah.
I have none.
He has a lot of money.
Don't tell him that.
Yeah.
It's not true.
Yeah, he's loaded.
So what were you up to the last semester?
Working on a book. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Sweet.
I spent a lot of time in archives in Los Angeles, and spent a lot of time just sitting at a computer and churning out a couple hundred pages of book material.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over what? What was the book about?
It's about actors, about method acting.
Okay. Is
Yeah.
it kind of like the actors in their lives, like the class you're doing now, or a little more about like the acting process?
More like the acting process,
Okay.
right? You know,
Okay.
so like when you see something about, you know, Joaquin Phoenix losing
Right,
a lot
yeah.
of weight for Joker, I write about kind of what's going on with that and why we tend to value that as a kind of mode of acting.
Right. Is there anything in there that like people might not understand about it that you want to like portray? Like from what's like a misconception you can think of?
It's all a misconception. How's that?
Really?
How's that? Yeah, it's all a misconception. But that's why I'm writing the book.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to give away too much. You have to go get the book. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, well, it's going to sell at least in the dozens. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna be one of them.
Well,
of the dozen.
it's going to be mandatory. All TUTV members have to purchase the book.
Is that gonna come out my paycheck? Is that gonna
Yeah, it's going to come out of your paycheck.
Oh, fine. Well, sweet. Well, speaking of TUTV, obviously you said you've been here. Stephen is the only one that's here since you've been here.
Yeah, Stephen was the director when I started as the faculty advisor.
Crazy. So
Yeah.
what are some of your fond memories of some of the experiences you've had here?
Well, you and Avery and several other folks were around for this, but the live streams that you all did, like those were amazing. We had viewers from around the world tuning in for that. You know, just getting to work with you all like on a weekly basis and like watching you all make really cool stuff. That to me is the highlight.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, cop out answer, but I'll take it. You know, that's fine. I felt good about it. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
And hope you enjoy the rest of the semester. Yeah.
Yeah, and the rest of the show.
Yep. See you later.
Sports.
Hi, my name is Harry Lebowski.
And I'm Jenna Lazenby.
Here are your sports news for the week.
TU has a winner at Reynolds Center. Men's basketball showed resilience after a rough end to December by taking a 4-5 start to the month of January, bringing their overall record to 12-6 with the conference record of 4-1. Good to tie for the first in American Conference ahead of the perennial powerhouse Wichita State, tied with a great play from Houston. Tulsa has Brandon Verschall averaging 15 points per game this season, while Darian Jackson and others stepped up in big moments to guide the teams to wins. Tulsa's next game will be against tough Memphis on January 22nd, followed by play against UConn on the 26th.
With the New Orleans Saints and the New England Patriots being eliminated in the first round of the NFL playoffs, it looks like the end may be near for the older generation led by legendary quarterbacks Drew Brees and Tom Brady. Brady especially has seemed unstoppable despite his age, but the time may finally be here for a new era of younger QBs such as Jimmy Garoppolo of the San Francisco 49ers and Patrick Mahomes of the Kansas City Chiefs, who led their teams to their respective conference championships, where they played against Aaron Rodgers-led Green Bay Packers and Ryan Tannehill-led Tennessee Titans, respectively. February 2nd will see the Kansas City clash with the 49ers after each team won its respective conference championship.
The Oklahoma City Thunder has been one of the best surprises to the NBA season, as the team some analysis predicted to be the worst in the league now finds it comfortably in the Western Conference's top 8 halfway through the season. Fans have been abuzz with excitement about the play of the new additions to the team: Chris Paul, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Danilo Gallinari, as well as dependable bench players Dennis Schroeder and Nerlens Noel. The team had a stellar December that saw them beat some of the best squads in the league and go 11-4, leading the coach, Billy Donner, being awarded Western Conference Coach of this month's honors. The team is now firmly in the playoff contention.
Louisiana State University, or LSU, and Clemson faced off as two titans of college football on January 13th. The game stayed close to the first quarter, with Clemson even taking the lead in the first half, but LSU eventually ran away with the game, which ended at a score of 42-25 in favor of LSU. The Clemson Tigers had been a narrow underdog against Ohio State in the semifinals, but managed to pull off a victory against the Buckeyes. Now, against the undisputed #1 team in college football up until this point in the season, Clemson put on a strong showing, but simply couldn't handle LSU's offensive onslaught.
The Women's NBA Players Association and the Women's National Basketball Association, or WNBA, announced a major collective bargaining agreement. The new deal sees all NWA players to get guaranteed full play on maternity leave, while the salaries of all players will increase. Players saw higher standards of travel quality guaranteed, as well as the WNBA's brightest stars benefited the most, with top players seeing salary increase to anywhere from $200,000 to more than $500,000 per season. The Women's NBA Twitter account called it a historic day, end quote.
So Jenna, have you heard about what's going on with OBJ?
I have. He is a mess so far.
Just so the viewers understand what's going on, do you want to kind of give it a little clip?
Yeah, so like you said, in LSU, they won the conference championship.
Right.
OBJ was there. He was on the field, and he was slapping wads of $100 bills into players' hands while being recorded.
Oh, Lord.
So he got into a little heat with that with the NCAA. And LSU was like, look, we saw, but we promise it's going to be okay.
Well, we'll keep you up to date on what's happening with that. I'm Harry Lebowski.
I'm Jenna Lassenby.
We'll see you next week.
Hello, and welcome back to TUTV Entertainment. I'm Benji.
And I'm Parker. Just kidding. I'm Isabella, and we're here today for your entertainment news. Get over it.
Parker, I miss you so much! I'm gonna cry. Actor Oscar Isaac is set to produce and star in the upcoming film, The Great Machine. The film will be based on the popular comic book series Ex Machina, which is not to be confused with the 2014 film of the same name. The story follows ex-superhero Mitchell Hundred, aka The Great Machine, as he becomes mayor of a post-9/11 New York City. With Isaac's success in Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, many are excited to see where Isaac will take this new role. As of now, there is no anticipated release date.
Disappointing news for Mindhunter fans. The hit Netflix original show is currently in television limbo as producer David focuses on other projects. Further stunting its release, the cast of Mindhunter has been released from their contracts so as not to hold them back from pursuing other work. The crime thriller has received much critical acclaim within 2 seasons, the most recent of which has been released just 5 months ago. While the future of Mindhunter is unclear, there is much hope that given they aren't tied down to other projects, the cast will easily return for a 3rd season.
Happy birthday, Betty White! Woo! The American pop culture icon turned 98 years old last week. With an acting career spanning 80 years, Betty White is well known for her many roles, which include the television show Golden Girls and the 2009 film The Proposal. Betty White was recently spotted taking a walk through Beverly Hills, arms looped with her driver and looking happy as ever. You go, Betty!
Cute alert! Build-A-Bear Workshop will soon be releasing a new single based on the beloved Baby Yoda. Starring in the Disney Plus show The Mandalorian, Baby Yoda swept up viewers instantly following his first appearance at the beginning of the series. With his big eyes and his little soup bowl, Star Wars fans alike have been eagerly awaiting the arrival of Baby Yoda merchandise. Be on the lookout for Baby Yoda coming to a Build-A-Bear near you.
Looking for a new hangout spot off campus? Tulsa's latest cafe, Lulu's Coffee, made its grand opening over the weekend, which featured a live DJ and photo booth. Located on 101st in Delaware, near Jinx, this chic coffee house also offers a menu of salads, baked goods, gelato, and more. Students receive 10% off Just remember to bring your student ID.
So Benji.
Yes.
I firmly believe that Betty White is America's sweetheart and that the world will end without her presence.
I think so. I really think she's like holding this reality together. Like her and like along with like Queen Elizabeth's energy, like that's all we have left, you know?
So I watched this thing about a procedure of what happens after the Queen of England dies, and I think America should do the same thing for Betty White.
We really should. Like, it should be a national holiday.
I think so too. Well, that's all we have for today.
Friendship with Parker ended. Isabella is my new best friend.
That's really good for you. I'm glad you think that.
See you guys next week.
Wow. Some serious drama going on.
Yeah. I just feel attacked right now from Benji because Bella has been my best friend, and we're gonna have some beef, but whatever.
I don't want to get
That's
involved in this.
Whatever.
What I want you to do is repeat what you just said.
Oh,
to me
what I said
before.
off camera? Yeah, I said I forgot the Queen Elizabeth was still alive. I just didn't cross my mind.
She forgot. All right.
Well, you know, when old people are for a long time, you kind of forget that they're here. It sounds bad.
Granny, it's your birthday? Oh, I forgot. I didn't know you were still with us. Sorry, you've been around for so long. I just kind of forgot. I mean, fair enough.
Yeah, you just kind of, things just slip out.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's okay.
I forgive you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, on to another subject. I'm really excited about the semester.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to switch up things a little bit when it comes to the hosting.
Yeah, it's not just us anymore.
Right. So since we got some new people wanting to jump in, so we're going to do some alternating, essentially. So next week will be a whole new group. In fact, if they want to say hi real quick, they can jump on screen in a moment. Here we go. Jenna and Brett. You've seen them before. You know who they are.
Yes.
So they're going to be hosting next week, so look forward to them for sure. I'm excited.
Hey, Christina.
Oh, do you need a mic?
Get off. Get off.
Okay.
Shoot. That's our shoot today, so you get a minimum of like 3 seconds.
Yes. Exactly.
I'm also glad that Justin's back. I miss
Exciting,
that guy a
yeah.
bunch. Fun story about that. I think I saw him last semester with a huge beard, and he didn't acknowledge my presence. I was walking like this, parallel to him, going opposite directions.
He was trying to be incognito.
I think he was. I was looking right at him, and I was like, looking at him, right? And
like
he just didn't look at me at all.
Yeah, he just ignored. He's like, I'm here for one mission only.
Yeah, it's just to get by without, write my book with no one talking to me.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't blame him. All right. Well, I'll see you guys in the next episode with some new people, and enjoy this semester.
Yeah. See you later.